I think I saw this guy in the comments of one of my Instagram posts. Yeah, they be popping up.
Let's get busy. Big in the break. It's time to flip this.
1980. Something. 1980.
Something. I'll say it again.
Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Chris here of 1980 Something Co. coming at you with today's Pop Shop Live preview for my Sunday set. Every week I do a set on the Pop Shop Live app where I run a bunch of pieces. Download the app and use code 1980ST at sign up so that you're automatically connected to me. So basically what I do with these pieces is I start them at a really low price, put them up. If you want it, all you gotta do is drop your bid. Boom, and if the time runs out and nobody else bids on it, it's yours. But if more people want it, then it becomes an auction at that point. You can go up to whatever you're comfortable spending on it. All right, let's get into these tees. So the purpose of this show is to kind of go over the shirts that I'm picking out and letting you know why I picked them out so you get a little bit of insight into my curation. So let's kick it off with some sports tees. First up on the sports tees, we have this size XL on Salem tag, and it is this Hideo Nomo shirt. There's no flaws on this one. Nomo, legendary player from the 90s. You don't really see many tees for him, so I was hyped to find this one. A nice big print, no flaws, single stitch on that Salem tag. So this Salem sportswear tag, you'll always find vintage sports graphics on it. It's a nice loop embroidered tag. It's more than just a sports tee where it's like a sports team on it. It'll have players on it, and they'll have really cool graphics. So anytime you see a Salem tag, jump for that because it's gonna have a cool sports graphic on it. Still in the sports game, we got this pro player tag size XL. This is a 99 Sammy Sosa. So if you remember, there was this home run record in the 90s that Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire were going for. So who's gonna break the record of the most home runs in the season? And it was a big spectacle. If you grew up in the 90s, these names are pretty much unforgettable to you. When you hear Sammy Sosa, you think of that competition that they had going on. So on the front it says, going, gone. Dope little back hit on that one, Sammy Sosa solo. Up next we have this size XL on the 90s Fruity, and that is the 91 NBA Finals tee. You got Shaq and MJ, two MJs, two legends, two GOATs. No flaws on this one, guys, with the lineup on the back as well. This is a crazy one. Size XL, this is a 90s Georgetown Hoyas tee. I love this one because the print is all the way across the sleeves. There's a series of this shirt with the big team mascot on the front and then the print across the sleeves. Man, Georgetown Hoyas, their merch used to hit. It's just a bulldog was just such a cool mascot. This is one that I had bought for myself, but if it's a little bigger than I'd like. So you got the big Levi's down the side there. This one's dated 1995, and the Levi's hit down the back. Just a cool little graphic, and you don't really see much vintage 90s Levi's tees. So anytime I come across them, I try to pick them up. All right, next we're getting into the little snack tee portion of the tees. So basically a snack tee is anything that has to do with food, vintage food tees. Here we have a late 80s Fruit of the Loom tag size large Taco Bell. It just totally looks retro, the color of it, and the way that I know that it's late 80s is because this late 80s Fruit of the Loom tag here is kind of papery, and this is how it looked before the 90s. After like 90, 91, you get that more like silky one, if you know what I'm talking about. Another snack tee that we have that I have to guess is not dated, but I have to guess is late 80s as well because it's on the Screen Star's Best. Kind of just looks like, I don't know, sometimes I just feel tees and I can just tell it's late 80s or it's 80s or 90s. But this one's a late 80s Domino's Pizza tee. So Domino's had that one mascot, the Noid, but I know that this may have been before the Noid. I want to say this is before the Noid. Donnie Domino. That's really cool. So my Pop Shop show is known for having bangers, crazy pieces, but I want to also like stick true to myself and my curation, and I just love just like quirky pieces, just cool graphics like this Nissan one here. I hate that I have to pass them because it's not like a banger, you know what I'm saying? This will be reasonably priced. I'll have it on the show, and I'm looking forward to introducing more pieces that are just really cool to me. We'll still have the bangers though. Up next we have this size XL Dolly Parton crew neck. Everybody loves Dolly. This is a great graphic. Had to pick this one up. Beach Patrol with the 2 L's. So this troll, I don't even know where they originated from, but they were like these little figurines that had like hair. The bodies were rubber, but this was like real hair. I don't know what the hair was made out of, obviously synthetic hair, but they were a craze. It was like Beanie Babies, but this was probably before Beanie Babies. Yeah, definitely before Beanie Babies. And they were these ugly, hairy little things that people would just buy and just like liked. I don't know, it was really weird. I think I saw this guy in the comments of one of my Instagram posts. Yeah, they be popping up. This is from my guy Ryan, All-American. Always making amazing bootleg tees, and this one is for Halloweentown. Great print on the front, size large, and then on the back, see you in the afterlife. Dope little piece. This will be available along with another print of his. So this is kind of like my Halloween vein here for the season right here. I'm busting that one out. I'm busting out this Hocus Pocus that he also made last year. Great one. Who lit the black flame candle? More of the Halloween vein. We got this size XL. Miller Lite tee, dope little piece. Again, trying to introduce more just cool pieces. Up next, we have this size XL, the mummy. Nice light fade to it. Cool mummy face on the front right there. This is a good one for the season. All right, here we go. Staff pick time, guys. This is the staff pick. And of course, by staff, I mean me, because I'm a staff of one. But I'm telling you the piece that I think is really cool. Probably, for whatever reason, it's just my favorite out of this roster. And that's gonna be this one here. I wish this fit me. I can't really make out the date. It's right here on his leg. It looks like it's 1980. I don't know, but it could be 80s. No flaws on this one, guys. It's really cool. It's got a flaming tiger here on the breast, and then it's got flames going down the sleeves. It's a zipper hoodie. On the back here, you got the Sturgis, Harley-Davidson, South Dakota. This one is one that I actually wanted to keep for myself. When I saw it, it looked like it would fit me. But then when I tried it on, it's just too small. I'm an XL, large XL. So I'm gonna pass this one on, let somebody get a crack at this one. I don't know what's going on, but there's no zip-up hoodies, just a regular cool zip-up hoodie everywhere you look. I haven't been able to find one. And so here's one, and it's a vintage one. It's rad, it's got flames going up the sleeves. So if you're interested in this one, it'll be available this coming Sunday. All right, this is a cool one, size XL on the Fun Stuff tag. Oof! So this is the Fun Stuff New York tag, and you can always find some really cool stuff on this tag. It's almost like they knew that in the future people were gonna be collecting funky 80s and 90s t-shirts, and they just tried to come up with some of the coolest graphics. Always pop culture properties on this tag. I love this one. In this case, we have an 89. I didn't even know this cartoon started in 89, but we have an 89 Tiny Toon. Really great graphic on this one, great colors, dated 89. You got I forgot what their names are on the show, but Tiny Toon Adventures. And then on the back, it says Acme Acres Inmate. Damn, this might actually also be a staff pick. We got 2 staff picks today, and the reason for that is this shirt, so it's a little banger. All right, now we're gonna get into our obscure tees that don't really have a hype, don't really fall into any of the categories that I just went through. Size XL on the Hanes Beefy. This is a single stitch. Mars is our future. I'm getting Elon Musk vibes from this one. You know what I'm saying? Just a cool tee that I think is gonna get a lot of attention. So there's this shirt tag. It's called ODM. Here it is. And they're known for printing a lot of well, actually they're all right here on the shirt. So you'll see like they have like anime, cars, these kind of like hip hop tagger type graphics. This is a shirt for the tag, and it has all the different like characters that they're known for making t-shirts for. So they'll have like these dragon, like these kind of like 2000s, early 2000s, late 90s, like a dragon shirt or Dragon Ball Z or anime or cars, like cool car tees. And you got Bruce Lee over here because they'll do also a lot of Bruce Lee stuff. So this brand ODM, it's about the art, is showcasing all the stuff that they are that they make tees for. But the irony is that they're not even on an ODM tag for their own shirt. They use a Delta for this one. So probably the ODMs, when you find an ODM shirt, they're probably using Delta tags. I love me a Delta tag, so I'm all good with that. All right, we go. Size XL on the far side tag. The real reason dinosaurs became extinct. You got the dinosaurs all smoking. Don't smoke, kids. All right, last but certainly not least, size large on the Hanes heavyweight. We have this really cool William Shakespeare mosaic. I always pick up William Shakespeare whenever I come across it because He's one of the greatest writers, right, in history, and you just don't really see much merch for him. So yeah, guys, tune in this Sunday. Every week I go live on Pop Shop. Use code 1980ST to automatically be connected to me when you download the app. I'll be starting my show at 4 p.m. Pacific. If you want to see the schedule of when those tees will be available within my 4-hour show, you can go to my Instagram, and there you'll see the pinned post with the preview of all the tees as well as the schedule. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your week. See y'all soon. Peace.